from messy, scattered data sources to clean, actionable insight. That's the power of well-designed data warehouse architecture. OLTP versus OLAP. Imagine you are running an online store. A customer just bought a laptop. Your inventory updated instantly and payment processed in seconds. Meanwhile, your CEO is analyzing last quarter sales trend to plan next year strategy. Same business, same data, but two complete different world. Welcome to OLTP versus OLAP, the fundamental divide in database system that powers every modern business. Let us break down these acronyms and discover why understanding this difference can transform how you think about data. OLTP stands for Online Transaction Processing. Think of it your business's daily operations engine. Every time a customer makes a purchase, updates their profile or check their order status, that's OLTP in action. Picture your favorite banking app. When you transfer money, check your balance or pay a bill, boom, OLTP handles it instantly. Your ride sharing app finding nearby drivers, OLTP. Social media posts, online shopping cart, hotel reservations, all OLTP territory. Here what makes OLTP special. It is designed for speed and accuracy in real-time transactions. We are talking about handling thousands of small, quick operations every second. Insert a new customer's record, update inventory levels, process a payment. Each transaction is simple but absolutely critical. OLTP systems are optimized for what we call ACID properties: atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability. In plain English, your transactions either complete perfectly or don't happen at all. No half processed order, no mysterious account balance. Your data stays reliable even when thousands of users are hitting your system simultaneously. This is the backbone of operational business. Without OLTP, you could not run day-to-day operations. What is OLAP? Now enters OLAP, Online Analytical Processing. If OLTP handles the day-to-day, OLAP handles the big picture. This is where business intelligence comes alive. Remember our CEO analyzing quarterly trends? That's OLAP. Marketing teams discovering which products sell best in different regions. OLAP. Financial analyst forecasting next year's revenue based on historical pattern. You guessed it, OLAP. OLAP systems are built for complex queries across massive data sets. Instead of what's Sinha's account balance, we are asking how did sales performance vary by region, product category and customer segment over the past 3 years, and what trends can we identify. These systems excel at aggregation, trend analysis and multi-dimensional data exploration. Think pivot tables on sales data. OLAP can slice and dice data across multiple dimensions: time, geography, product lines, customer demographic, revealing insights that drive strategic decisions. While OLTP prioritizes transaction speed, OLAP optimizes for query complexity. A single OLAP query might analyze millions of records to generate a trend report. It is not about speed, it is about depth and insight. This is where competitive advantage lives. OLAP transforms historical data into predictive insights, helping businesses anticipate market changes and make data-driven strategic decisions. Let us now discuss what is the difference between OLTP and OLAP. Let's break down the fundamental differences which make this system complementary, not competing. OLTP manages current operations, what's happening right now. OLAP analyzes historical pattern, what happened before and what it means for future. Data structure, OLTP uses normalized database, highly organized, efficient for transactions. OLAP often uses denormalized structure like star schemas, optimized for complex analytical queries across multiple data sources. Query pattern in OLTP handles simple frequent queries, updates this customer's address, process this payment. OLAP tackles complex infrequent queries, show me sales trends by quarter, broken down by region and product category. OLTP serves operational staff, customer serves reps, sales teams, day-to-day workers. OLAP serves analysts, executives and decision makers who need strategic insights. OLTP measures success in transactions per second and response time. OLAP measures success in query, complexity handled and depth of analytical insight provided. OLTP data is real time, reflecting current business state. OLAP data is often historical, updated in batches, daily, weekly or monthly. Refreshes are common. Here's the beautiful part, they work together. OLTP system generate the operational data that feeds into OLAP system for analysis. It's a perfect symbiosis. Let's see this in action across different industries. In e-commerce industries like Amazon purchase, OLTP processes the order instantly. Amazon's recommendation engine analyzing millions of purchase patterns, that's OLAP driving personalized suggestions. In case of banking, ATM withdrawals and mobile transfers run on OLTP. Risk analysis and fraud detection algorithm analyzing transaction patterns across thousands of customers, pure OLAP. Healthcare industry, patient registration and prescription management rely on OLTP. Population health studies and treatment effectiveness research leverage OLAP to analyze patients' outcomes across demographics and time periods. In case of retail, point of sales system use OLTP for checkout. Inventory planning and demand forecasting use OLAP to analyze sales pattern and optimize stock levels. Notice the pattern, OLTP keep business running day to day, whereas OLAP helps them grow and adapt strategically. OLAP and OLTP are not competing technologies. They are two sides of data-driven business coin. Master both concepts and you will understand how successful organizations balance operational excellence with strategic insight. In today's competitive landscape, you need both the speed of OLTP and wisdom of OLAP to thrive. Now let us understand about data warehouse and data mart. Suppose your marketing team needs customer analytics yesterday. Your finance department wants comprehensive reporting across all business units and your IT budget is stretched thin. Sound familiar? You are facing one of the most critical decisions in business intelligence architecture. Should you buy a comprehensive data warehouse or focus on targeted data mart? This isn't just a technical choice. It's a strategic decision that affects everything from project timelines and budgets to user adoption and business agility. Today we will dissect both approaches, explore their strength and limitation and give you the framework to make the right choice for your organization. Let us start by understanding what we are actually comparing. So, what is a data warehouse? A data warehouse is the enterprise-wide command center of business intelligence. Think of it as a massive centralized repository that integrates data from every corner of your organization: sales, marketing, finance, operations, customer service, supply chain, everything. Introduced by Bill Iman in 1990s, data warehouses follow four fundamental principles which we discussed earlier. They are subject oriented, integrated, time variant, and non-volatile. But what does this mean in the practice? Imagine a Fortune 500 company with hundreds of systems generating data daily. The data warehouse becomes the single source of truth where a customer means the same thing whether you are in sales, marketing, or finance. Every department uses the same definitions, same metric, same historical context. Data warehouses handle massive scale. We are talking terabytes or petabytes of information. They are designed for complex analytical queries that might span multiple business areas. Want to analyze how marketing campaigns affect sales performance across different regions and customer segment over 5 years? That's data warehouse territory. The architecture is typically dimensional using star or snowflakes schema optimized for analytical processing. Data flows through robust ETL processes, ensuring consistent and quality across all integrated sources. This is enterprise level business intelligence. Data warehouses support strategic decision making at the highest organizational levels, providing the comprehensive view executives need for long-term planning and cross-functional analysis. Next, let us look at what is data mart. Now, let's understand what it is. The focused specialist of the business intelligence world. If data warehouses are like comprehensive university libraries, data marts are specialized research collection designed for specific department or business functions. Ralph Kimball champions the data mart approach, arguing that businesses often need targeted solutions faster than enterprise-wide implementations. Data marts focus on specific subject areas such as sales data mart, marketing data mart, finance data mart, operations data marts, logistic data marts, etc. Each optimized for particular user groups and use cases. A sales data mart might contain customer information, product data, sales transactions, logistics transactions, etc. and related metrics, but only what the sales team need for their analysis. It's not trying to be everything to everyone. Data marts are smaller, more agile and faster to implement. We are typically talking gigabytes rather than terabytes. They can be built in weeks or months rather than years. The scope is intentionally limited, which allows for rapid development and deployment. Data marts can be independent, sourcing data directly from operational systems, or dependent, drawing from an existing data warehouse. This flexibility allows organizations to choose the approach that best fits their immediate needs and constraints. Because they are designed for specific user groups, data mart can be highly optimized for particular types of analysis. The sales team gets exactly the metrics, dimensions, and historical depth they need presented in the familiar business terms. Now, let us dissect the fundamental differences that will drive your architectural decisions. The most obvious differences is scope. Data warehouses aim for comprehensive enterprise coverage, integrating data from all business systems. Data mart focus on specific business domains or departments. Think enterprise-wide versus departmental focus. Here's what the rubber meets the road. Data warehouse projects typically take 18 months to 3 years for initial implementation. You are dealing with enterprise integration challenges, complex data governance requirements, and the need to standardize definitions across multiple business units. Data marts can be operational in 3 to 6 months. The limited scope means fewer integration points, simpler governance requirements, and faster user feedback cycles. Data warehouse require significant upfront investment, often millions of dollars for enterprise implementation. Hardware, software, consulting, and internal resources add up quickly, but the cost per user typically decreases as you scale across the enterprise. Data marts have lower initial cost, but potentially higher per user costs if you build multiple independent marts. However, you can start small and prove value before expanding investment. This is critical. Data warehouse enforce enterprise-wide data standards from day one. Customers' definitions, product hierarchies, and business rules are consistent across all reporting and analysis. Data marts may have integration challenges if built independently. The marketing team's definitions of qualified lead might differ from sales team definitions of prospect. This can create conflicting reports and business confusion. Data warehouses can suffer from the boil the ocean problem. With everything integrated, queries can be complex and performance may suffer. Users might feel overwhelmed by breadth of available data. Data marts excel at user experience. They are designed for a specific user group, so the interface, available data, performance are optimized for those users' particular needs and workflows. Data warehouses are less agile by nature. Changes affect multiple business areas, requiring extensive testing and coordination. But once established, they provide stable, reliable enterprise reporting. Data marts are inherently more agile. Changes can be implemented quickly without affecting other business areas. This makes them ideal for rapidly changing business requirements or experimental analytics initiatives. Data warehouse require sophisticated governance framework but centralized management. You have one system to maintain, one set of processes to manage, one team responsible for the entire platform. Multiple data marts require distributed governance. Each mart may have different update schedules, different quality standards, and different maintenance requirements. This can increase complexity. So, when to choose data warehouse? Data warehouses make sense when you need enterprise-wide consistency and have the resources to support comprehensive implementation. Choose data warehouses when your organization has reached sufficient maturity to support enterprise-wide initiatives. You need executive sponsorship, dedicated project team, and the patience for longer implementation cycles. If your business requires extensive cross-departmental analysis, understanding how marketing campaign affect sales, which then impact inventory, which influences supply chain decisions, you need to integrated view that only data warehouses provides. Industries with strict reporting requirements, banking, healthcare, publicly traded companies often benefit from consistent, auditable reporting that data warehouses enable. Organizations focused on long-term strategic analysis, trend identification, and predictive modeling often find data warehouses provide the historical depth and data consistency required for sophisticated analytics. You need significant technical resources, budget allocation, and organizational commitment. Data warehouses are not weekend projects, they are strategic initiatives requiring dedicated team and executive support. Now, we will discuss when to choose Data Mart. Data Mart excel when you need rapid deployment, focused solutions, or are working with budget constraints. When businesses units have urgent analytical requirements that can't wait for enterprise-wide solution, Data Marts provide rapid value delivery. The marketing team needs customer analytics for next quarter's campaign. A marketing data mart can be operational in months. Data marts are excellent for proving the value of business intelligence to skeptical stakeholders. Success with departmental data marts can build support and budget for larger initiatives. Smaller organizations or those with constrained budgets can achieve significant business intelligence value through focused data mart without the investment required for enterprise data warehouses. Organizations in rapidly changing industries benefit from data marts. Flexibility requirements can evolving quickly without affecting other business areas. Companies with strong departmental autonomy often prefer data marts that allow each business unit to optimize their analytical capabilities independently. Data marts provide safe environment for experimenting with new analytical tools, visualization platforms, or data sources without risking enterprise-wide systems. So, which approach is better? Hybrid approach and the best practices we will discuss now. The reality, many successful organizations use both approaches strategically. Start with a central data warehouse for core enterprise data and then build specialized data marts for specific business requirements. This gives you enterprise consistency with departmental optimization. Build independent data mart first, then gradually integrate them through common dimension tables and shared business rules. This allows rapid initial deployment while building towards enterprise consistency. Begin with high impact data marts to prove value and build organizational capabilities. Then expand towards enterprise data warehouse as resources and requirements mature. Regardless of approach, focus on data governance, user training, and clear business values demonstration. The best technical architecture fails without organizational adoption and proper change management. Your choice between data warehouse and data mart should not be philosophical, it should be practical. Consider your organization's maturity, resource availability, timeline pressure, and analytical requirements. Need enterprise consistent and have 18 plus months? Consider data warehouses. Need rapid value delivery with focused scope? Start with data marts. Have complex cross-functional analysis requirement? Data warehouses provide the integration you need. Working with limited budget or proving business intelligence value? Data mart offers low risk entry point. Remember, this isn't a permanent decision. Many successful organizations start with data mart and evolve towards integrated data warehouses as their capabilities and requirements mature. The key is starting with a clear understanding of your current needs while planning for future growth.